it's all about the fight, I guess, and all of that. I'm not...
There's hype?
Bit of hype, bit of, you know, when he's getting in my face and everything. So, no, this is London. This is my town, and I want to make sure that I stamp my authority and make sure Wembley is known as my stadium, and I'll become king there, become undisputed champion. And that's just what's really about for me. Being back there and, you know, living really, you know, really embracing the spirit.
Daniel Dubois has drawn the line. London is his battlefield and war is coming. Locked in for a rematch with Oleksandr Usyk, he's charging toward July with one mission: to become the undisputed champion. Dubois isn't wasting words. He's locked in and keeping it real. He stated, "Right now, I'm just ready to get all this stuff out of the way so I can get back to what I know I do best. But right now, I'm just chill, ready for a fight. No distractions, no noise, just the calm before the storm." Dubois has been through the grind, taken the lessons, and now he's razor sharp. He's not chasing hype, he's chasing legacy. Every move he makes is about destruction. And on July 19th, he's stepping in with bad intentions. He's not looking to survive, he's coming to dominate. Usyk had his moment, now it's Dubois' time to rewrite the script. Dubois isn't just ready, he's sure. The fire's burning hotter and the target is clear. There's no fear in his voice, only belief, and it's bigger than just one fight.
Very confident, very, very confident.
But why? He's never lost.
I believe I'm going to be the first man to do it, and do it in England, do it in London. So I don't want to go on too much, but I feel like it's all built. All this road, all of what I've been through has led me to this point to become undisputed champion and do it in London and back at Wembley. So can't wait.
This isn't about luck or hype, it's about destiny. Every setback, every round, every hard night in the gym has built toward this moment. He knows exactly what's at stake, and he's ready to make history on home soil. Wembley isn't just a venue, it's the battlefield where he plans to shock the world. Others have tried and failed, but Dubois sees himself as the man to break the pattern. This time, the ending will be different. He's coming with power, purpose, and a point to prove. And when the smoke clears, he's aiming to stand alone at the top, undisputed. Dubois isn't looking at Usyk like a champion. He sees just another man standing in his way. There's no hesitation, no second thoughts. He's already visualized the fight, and he knows exactly how it's going to unfold.
I see another opponent. To me, I feel like it's going to be a bloodbath in there. You know, it's just going to be war, and I'm going to go to war 100%. You know, no doubt in my mind I'm coming out victorious.
This isn't going to be a chess match, it's going to be chaos. Dubois is ready to drag it into the trenches, where skill meets pain and only the toughest survive. He's not showing up to outpoint or play safe. He's stepping in for war, blood, sweat, and pressure. That's where he thrives. Every punch he throws will have bad intentions behind it. He believes in himself more than ever, and he's not leaving that ring without a statement. The mission is clear: break Usyk and walk out with everything. Dubois isn't just talking, he's putting in the work. While the spotlight heats up, he's doubling down in the shadows. The grind is real and his training shows it. He's smashing pads with bare knuckles, pushing past pain like it's nothing. This isn't for show, it's a message. Every session is fueled by hunger and revenge. Dubois is building his body into a weapon, his mind into a machine. There's no room for shortcuts, no space for doubt. He's pushing limits others run from. The noise outside doesn't matter, only the war inside the gym does. When fight night comes, the work will speak for itself. Dubois was built for this long before the bright lights. The discipline runs deep, drilled into him from a young age. His father pushed him with a vision to create a world champion.
Brought up 7 of you on his own.
Yeah.
And from an early age, he made you go through training with your knuckles.
Yeah.
Where you would get on your knuckles and you'd do press-ups.
Yeah.
For how many hours each time?
4 hours
Without a break.
non-stop. Yeah.
With no water,
No.
no food,
No.
no break. 4 hours of press-ups on your knuckles.
Yeah.
I can barely do one. With food, with
Yeah.
water.
Yeah. Oh.
Some would say, what's your father doing putting you through that?
Yeah.
He would say, because I've heard him say it in interviews, I was turning him into a world champion.
Champion. Yeah.
4 hours straight, no food, no water, no rest, just press-ups. That's not just training, that's mindset. While other kids were playing, Dubois was being forged. His father knew what it would take, and he made sure the foundation was solid. Pain became normal, struggle became fuel. It wasn't about comfort, it was about creating a warrior. That early fire still burns today, and it's what separates Dubois from the rest. He's not just fighting for titles, he's proving that everything he endured was for this exact moment. That kind of pressure doesn't break Dubois, it drives him. What most would see as punishment, he embraced from day one. For him, the grind became a personal escape.
Well, I love, when I was doing it, when I first started, I just loved the idea of I can do this amount of push-ups and train for this amount of time, and you just go into your own world at that time. And, to be honest, I can't put into words how happy and glad I was able to do that. And
But it must have been torturous, wasn't it?
at the time, sometimes it was, but
I mean, look at your knuckles now.
Yeah,
Look. So
yeah.
they're the
they're the
marks.
tools of the trade.
They're the
yeah.
marks. You can see it. Right?
Yeah.
Just from that.
That's giving
from when
me
you were a kid.
It's giving me a special kind of power, what a lot of other people don't have.
He fell in love with the pain, the push, the hours of silence filled only by his own effort. Those long sessions weren't just physical, they were mental warfare. He trained until his body screamed and kept going anyway. That's where he found his peace. Even now, the scars on his knuckles tell the story. Proof of every round, every rep, every moment he refused to quit. It wasn't about fame or applause back then. It was about testing his limits. That same hunger still fuels him today. Dubois isn't chasing greatness. He's grinding his way straight through it. Now it's no longer just about preparation. It's about purpose. Every rep, every round, every scar has brought Dubois to this exact point. And now he's fully locked in. He stated, "So much I want to really come. I really want to do it. I'm really going to do it. And yeah, I'm fired up for this one." This isn't just another fight. It's personal. You can hear it in his voice. See it in his eyes. Dubois isn't hoping to win. He's planning to take it by force. The doubt, the setbacks, the noise. None of it matters now. He's fueled by the years of work and the weight of everything he's overcome. The energy in him is different, calm, focused, but explosive. He's not stepping into that ring to compete. He's stepping in to conquer. This fight isn't just big, it's historic. It's more than personal pride now. It's a national legacy. Even Dubois' promoter knows exactly what's at stake on that July night.
This is a massive night at Wembley. It's a historical night for British boxing and British sport. It's the first time ever the undisputed belts have ever been fought for in the UK. 4 of them on the line. It's history-making stuff. And it's an opportunity for Daniel to etch his name in British sporting history. He wins this fight, he's the first Brit to hold the 4 belts. That is a great, great carrot for him to go and get and to hopefully do.
Wembley will be the center of the boxing world. 4 belts, 1 night, and a shot at immortality. Never before has a British fighter had the chance to claim all 4 major heavyweight titles on home soil. This isn't just about becoming a champion, it's about becoming the first. Dubois has the power, the platform, and now the moment. British boxing has waited a long time for this, and Dubois has the chance to deliver history. The pressure is real, but so is the opportunity. And if he pulls it off, his name won't just be remembered, it'll be carved into the legacy of the sport. Frank Warren isn't sugarcoating it. This is the biggest test of Dubois' career. The man across the ring is no stepping stone. He's one of the most decorated fighters of this generation. Oleksandr Usyk isn't just undefeated, he's untouchable. Olympic gold, undisputed at cruiserweight, and a wrecking path through the heavyweight division. 7 Brits have tried, and all have failed. Now, Daniel Dubois becomes the 8th. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about breaking the pattern. Warren knows what's coming, and he's backing his man to shock the world. The challenge is massive, but so is the reward. On a night when history is written, Dubois has the chance to flip the script and take everything. Frank Warren makes it clear, Dubois isn't coming into this fight cold. Since that controversial loss to Usyk, he's been on a mission to prove he's not just back, he's better.
This is a fight against a guy who, in Oleksandr, who is probably looks to be as the best heavyweight of his generation. He's certainly the best cruiserweight of his generation, and he won a gold medal in the Olympic Games. He's done everything that's asked of him. He's undefeated. He's a magnificent fighter. Every Brit he's fought, he's got the decision against or stopped them. That's 7 Brits he's beaten already. Daniel's the 8th one he faced. I should say. This is, as I say, history-making stuff. We're going to sell out here. It's going to be a fantastic night.
Dubois has taken out 3 world-class opponents in a row, each win more convincing than the last. He didn't just survive, he dominated. From beating a 2-time world champion to handing Hrgović his first loss, he's answered every challenge. He's fought through pressure, pain, and powerful shots, and came out swinging. Even when tested mentally against Jarrell Miller, he didn't fold. He finished the job with a late stoppage. That's not luck, that's grit, that's growth. Dubois has evolved from contender to real threat, and now with all eyes on Wembley, he's ready to finish what he started. Warren drives the message home. This isn't just a fight, it's a clash of the best. No gimmicks, no padding, just 2 top heavyweights putting everything on the line.
Daniel's on a magnificent run since the loss against, controversial loss I should say, against Oleksandr, and done everything in style, beaten 3 world-class fighters, won a 2-time world champion here last year, done it in magnificent style, showed what he was all about. The one before that beat Hrgović, undefeated fighter, and a fighter that was much avoided and came through some torrid moments in the early part of the fight. He shipped a few right hands, but showed what he's all about and gritted his teeth. And then Babe Miller, the fight that he had immediately after his loss, was a guy who I felt would test him mentally, and he came through that test, and not only came through it, beat him and showed at any moment of the fight he's dangerous in stopping him in the last round.
July 19th is more than a date. It's a turning point in boxing history. The number 1 versus the number 2, both in their prime, both chasing legacy. This is what the sport is built on. The best fighting the best. No excuses, no hiding. Just raw skill, power, and heart inside the ropes. It's the kind of night fans dream of, and Dubois is ready to steal it. History will be written under the Wembley lights, and if Dubois gets his hand raised, it won't just be a win, it'll be a moment that changes the game. Usyk isn't just confident, he's playful, sharp, and deadly serious beneath the smiles. He's heard the names Dubois has beaten, but he's not impressed. To him, none of them compares.
This is history. On the 19th of July, we're going to see history. We're going to see the best fighting the best. The number 1 against the number 2. The 2 best active heavyweights in the world. They're going to be putting it all on the line, and it's going to be something magnificent.
He makes it clear, he's not Joshua, not Miller, not Hrgović. He's Usyk, the man who dances through danger and still dominates. With a grin and a jab, he reminds everyone why he's undefeated. His confidence isn't loud, it's layered in sarcasm and swagger. That's what makes him dangerous. He doesn't just believe he'll win, he knows it. And behind the jokes is a fighter with footwork, timing, and a mind few in the heavyweight division can match. But Dubois isn't coming to laugh. He's coming to rip that calm apart. Usyk has heard the noise, the accusations, the excuses, the claims that he cheated in the first fight, but none of it phases him. To him, it's just empty talk.
This is a great fighter. When Joshua, Miller, Hrgović, it's very strong fighters. But I'm not Anthony, not Miller, not Hrgović. I'm just Oleksandr Usyk, White Rabbit.
What's the difference? What makes you different? Why have you
what my difference?
Yes, why have you never lost a fight?
Because I have like this beautiful teeth. Anthony Joshua don't have, Miller don't have, Hrgovic too don't have.
He doesn't waste energy on critics. Usyk's focused on his journey, not their opinions. From cruiserweight to heavyweight, people doubted him every step of the way, and he proved them wrong every time. He walks his own path, and the distractions don't touch him. The belts, the pressure, the spotlight. He's carried it all before, and he's doing it again. For Usyk, this rematch isn't about proving anything to others. It's about continuing his mission. The talk, just background noise. He's already tuned it out. Dubois hasn't forgotten how the first fight ended. The controversy still lingers, and so does the anger. Now he's got the chance to erase it all and set the record straight.
I don't think about these people because it's just talking. Listen, I long time go to my God. Boxing gets pieces my life. A lot of people say, hey, listen, you not take belt heavyweight, you not take belt 4 belt cruiserweight. You know what I say? We'll see. We'll see. For me, it doesn't matter. It's my road. Just my road. Blah, 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 blah. It's just a lot of people. Yeah.
This isn't just about winning, it's about redemption. Dubois wants to silence every critic and shut down every excuse with his fists. No more debate, no more questions. Just a clean finish. He's coming to do what he believes should have been done the first time. The frustration, the build-up, the doubt, it's all fuel now. Every round, every second in that ring is a step toward payback. And in Dubois' mind, there's only one way it ends. With Usyk on the canvas and the controversy buried for good, Dubois isn't cooling down. He's heating up. With the rematch locked in, his mindset is all in. He's done talking and waiting. The fire inside him is ready to explode.
It's in the past now, it's happened, you know. I get a chance to put that wrong right and clear up the controversy, you know. There's a lot of shit being talked about right now, but I can't wait to put him to sleep on the night.
There's no holding back now. Dubois is carrying raw energy built from frustration, ambition, and unfinished business. He's not interested in edging out a win. He wants to make a violent statement. This fight isn't just personal, it's a turning point. He's aiming to tear through the noise, crush the doubts, and leave no room for debate. For Dubois, this is more than a rematch. It's a warning to the entire division. He's not chasing the future, he is the future. And on fight night, he plans to prove it in blood. Dubois doesn't flinch at the danger. He knows the risks that come with stepping into the ring, but fear has never been part of his game. This is the life he chose, and the one he's built for.
I think I'm on fire now. I'm on fire, and I'm just pent up and ready to go. It's gonna be a bloodbath. I want to just put all the controversy and all of that nonsense to rest and show that I'm a man of the future.
He's been preparing for this moment since he was a kid, molded by pain and pressure from the start. Fighting isn't a gamble for him, it's second nature. While others hesitate, Dubois embraces the chaos. He understands what's on the line, and he's fine with it. This isn't recklessness, it's readiness. The ring is where he belongs, where risk becomes routine. He's trained for this his whole life, and he's walking into that fight with no doubts. Dubois isn't running from danger, he's marching straight into it. Behind the power, behind the pressure, there's something deeper driving Dubois family. His journey didn't start in a spotlight. It started with his father's belief and guidance. That bond lit the fire.
I don't think about it, but you know the risk that you're taking, and life's a risk. You could walk outside, get run over, anything can happen, but in this sport, I'm prepared for this risk. This is a risk that I know that I've been trained from since I was, 5 or 7 years old. So I'm more than ready for it.
Dubois grew up with hunger in his heart and a mission in his mind to make his father proud. It wasn't just about titles or fame back then. It was about legacy, respect, and purpose. His dad was more than a coach. He was the force that shaped a warrior. Every punch thrown, every round survived carries that weight. That connection, that purpose still fuels him today. Dubois isn't just fighting for himself. He's fighting for the dream they built together, and that kind of motivation doesn't break. It explodes. It's not just Dubois who's locked in. His trainer, Don Charles, is bringing the same fire. He's studied every angle, every move, every weakness. This isn't guesswork. It's war war strategy.
We had that hunger, and you know, that hunger, the drive, the guidance from my dad, and just the love of sport and being able to make him happy and make him proud of me. That's all I needed to drive me on. And you know, the father's love, and you know, the father, the son, and it's just from there, here we are.
Charles speaks with cold confidence, not hype. He's broken Usyk down piece by piece, and he's convinced the blueprint for destruction is complete. This isn't just about belief, it's about preparation. Even respected voices like Teddy Atlas can feel the shift. This isn't the same Daniel Dubois. Something's changed. The mindset, the maturity, the fire, it's all different now.
Dubois has found himself. He's a different fighter. He's a different animal now. Anyone who thinks that it's the same fight, they're wrong. I can't go against Usyk. I can't. Because the guy, his greatest strength is he always finds a way to win. Always. The amateurs, Olympic gold, cruiserweights, unified heavyweights, goes to London, fights a bigger guy, fights him twice, beats him. Then he goes and fights a bigger guy again, fights him twice, Fury, beats him. I mean, the guy knows how to, finds a way to win. He's special, but he's getting older.
Atlas sees a new beast in Dubois, a fighter reborn from failure and forged through pressure. He still gives Usyk his due, calling him special, a master of adapting and winning. From Olympic gold to beating giants, Usyk's resume speaks for itself. But even the greats slow down. Atlas knows time is ticking, and Usyk isn't the same fighter he was 5 years ago. Dubois, on the other hand, is surging. He's younger, hungrier, and more dangerous than ever. And that shift might just be enough to turn the tide. Teddy Atlas doesn't hide his respect. Usyk has earned it all. From the ring to representing his country, Usyk's story has inspired millions. But even legends, Atlas says, have their limits.
I would have preferred, like I said, I have nothing but admiration for both. I have some maybe extra love towards Usyk for everything he represents for his country. To fight through what I said that he fought through. I love Dubois because he's a great story for people that have been down, that you can get up. Don't give up on yourself. You can find redemption. You can turn it around. He is a great example. But Usyk, I would have loved to see him walk off into the sunset after the last Fury fight. He's getting older. He's been in a lot of tough fights. He had hundreds of amateur fights. This is an unforgiving business. It is. I know it firsthand. I'm not saying he's not going to win or he can't win. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I would have loved to see. I like the movie to end the way I like it to end.
He admires Usyk not just as a fighter, but as a symbol of resilience, pride, and redemption. Usyk's journey from war-torn Ukraine to heavyweight greatness is the stuff of movies, but Atlas knows the sport is brutal and unforgiving. He's seen what happens when great fighters push too far, with hundreds of fights behind him and wear showing.
Dubois is young. He's getting better. He's found himself. He's at that place now in his life where he's only going to get better. He believes in himself. He knows what he is now. He knows he can depend on himself. He is more dangerous now than he ever was. He was always a good puncher. But now he's more than just a good puncher. He's a solid man in that ring. It's a dangerous fight for Usyk.
Atlas would have preferred to see Usyk end on a high after the Fury win, riding off into the sunset. Instead, he's stepping in again into a young lion's path. It's a risky script flip, and Atlas knows how quickly boxing can turn a hero into a target. Teddy Atlas sees it clearly. Dubois is no longer just raw power. He's matured, grown, and transformed into a complete threat. The version of Dubois stepping into the ring now is nothing like the one before. He's young, yes, but now he's dangerous with purpose. Atlas points out that Dubois has found his identity as a fighter. He's not just swinging, he's thinking, adapting, and trusting himself. That kind of confidence turns a puncher into a predator. The recklessness is gone, replaced by control and belief. He's not just relying on power anymore. He's bringing composure, grit, and experience. Atlas knows this fight isn't one-sided. It's a real test, and Dubois, as he stands now, is more than capable of flipping the heavyweight division on its head. The stage is set for one of the biggest biggest heavyweight showdowns in recent memory. Oleksandr Usyk versus Daniel Dubois, July 19th at Wembley Stadium. This rematch is more than redemption. It's history in the making, with all 4 major world titles on the line. Usyk comes in undefeated, a master technician with Olympic gold and world titles in 2 weight classes. Dubois, hungry and transformed since their controversial first fight, is out to prove he's not just a challenger. He's the future of the division. Will Usyk's experience and ring IQ be enough to keep Dubois at bay? Can Dubois finally finish what he started and silence all doubts? Will the pressure of Wembley fuel greatness, or break one of them under the lights? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tune in for more fight breakdowns and updates like this.